That's all I gotta say. At the top is where I stay. And tell my haters never go away. The winner. Okay, I do it for the love. Bunk bed
And welcome
flow,
back
always
to the
one level
championship
above.
edition of TFL Live. My name is Dante Edno.
That's childish. Go ahead.
We're going to recap last week's, I guess, what is that, semifinals?
Semifinals.
Correct.
Semifinals, you know, I'm not too, you know.
I don't keep up with brackets either.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, man, you looking fly, by the way. Like,
Appreciate it, Mark.
Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's right there. And I want to appreciate you not wearing your Target shirt.
Thanks, man.
Even though it's underneath
Right.
your shirt.
Come on, dog. I'm I got work out.
So, right now we're going to recap game one of the semifinals was the Longhorns and the Titans. Me and Ruben picked that correctly.
Yes.
Joshin, you were wrong. No surprise there. So, both of you guys saw that game. Ruben, give me a recap kind of why you thought they were going to win and, you know, why they did win. It was, the final score was 30, they won by 8. I think it was 36-28. 36-28. So, what did you think about that game, Ruben?
I think both teams played excellent. Obviously, the Horns played a little bit better. They came out on top. They excelled and they exceeded to use their players with talent a lot. Troy got the ball a lot, as everyone saw. He had a few, more than one touchdowns.
I think he had 2. Might have had 3.
He might have had 3. He dropped one.
Oh, yeah. But he definitely had 2. I know that.
Yeah, he did. Titans, they just, you know, they fell short, couldn't pull it out. Probably could have made some better decisions on offense. The defense was doing their thing. Troy he played an excellent game.
Yeah. Joshin, I saw the film the other day, and look, early on it was like a turnover battle. Lots of turnovers early. You think that had to do with nerves, and you know why do you think? You know, because the Titans have been there before. You know, been to the last 2 championships. Why do you think they fell short against the Horns?
I feel like, for one, they didn't have the right personnel. Like I've said all year, I felt like they never brought their best team to the table. Like, certain games, like there was 1 or 2 games where they had the best players out there, but they never had that same team again.
When you say their best personnel or players, what do you mean by that?
Well, a couple of their players didn't show up to the team. To one, their offensive, I would say star player, but their offensive speedster wasn't there, and their defensive player came to 2 games where he stopped showing up.
So I think you're talking about the receiver, and then you're talking about obviously Andre 3000.
Yeah, for sure. Which is what I explained that last show about. If they showed up, it would have been, to me, a different game. Because I don't think they had the right person to guard Troy, obviously, because he showed out like everybody assumed he would versus those corners.
I saw Dre. I think Dre was at the game.
He showed up a little late. Yeah.
Showed up, but he obviously wasn't playing. He stated how he wanted to play offense, and they kept wanting to use him on defense. So just, I guess, a different, you know, kind of a clash in opinions on where he should play. To me, you know, when you got an athlete like that, you got to do what you got to do to let him play.
For sure.
It's not like he's going to hurt their offense by putting them on offense. So, but, you know, again, all credit due to the Horns. We got to talk about them more, not necessarily the Titans. I feel like the Horns, you know, really just won the game versus the Titans losing the game. The Horns played with great emotion. They got up early. They were kind of leading pretty good at halftime. When they play with emotion, they just get kind of on the steamroll. Shout out to Troy. Troy had a great game. Number 26 was wreaking havoc, and we'll definitely get to him a little bit more later. But 26 was all over the field, wreaking havoc.
Very disruptive.
Very, very disruptive.
Good addition to the team.
Very, very big, huge addition to their defense. So the Horns are back in the championship game. The past 2 years they've been out of it. And in 2012 they played the Tigers, us, for the championship. Was probably one of the probably the classic game ever in the history of the game. 41-38. So. Congratulations to the Titans on a successful season. I know it's not what you guys wanted to finish, but you know, class organization. Shout out to Rick and Hector, and definitely congratulations to the Horns.
Yes.
What else y'all got to say about that game?
That's it. Congratulations to both teams, and I hope to see, you know, the Titans and their team and their players next season as well.
Yeah.
For sure. Great job.
Cool. So that's the first game. Again, congratulations to the Horns. They advanced to the Savannah Bowl, where they will kind of segue. They will be facing the Tigers. The second semifinal game was the Tigers versus the Outlaws. I told you guys it was going to be a blowout.
I scored. So.
Yeah, you did score, but your team got smashed. I told you guys it was going to be a blowout. You guys didn't believe me. You know, kind of felt I disrespected y'all. You know, on a friendly level. But I just really felt that first game we gave y'all more opportunities than you guys took, and I knew my team would clean up, you know, the mistakes. We did that. I think we kind of came out and punched on the mouth, and y'all didn't really respond. You guys received the ball, you know, 4 and out or 3 and out. Then we score. Then another 3 and out, then we scored, then the safety. So it's kind of that momentum, and I think you guys kind of didn't know how to respond. So, you know, give me a perspective on your in Joshin. What kind of happened in that game to come?
It all starts with, like, no offense to anybody on my team, but it starts with an offense. When you can't put up points, it starts to get like that. Because our defense, like, we played pretty well for the opportunities we were given. Like, one of the drives started off on the 20-yard line, the other one started off on the 30-yard line, one started inside the 10. Like, we were basically, it was back against
giving y'all bad feel.
Sorry, saying your defense was put in a bad predicament.
I mean, for the most part, we really were. Like, there was our defense, we had a couple
stops.
We had some stops out there. We just, I mean, once, y'all punt team did pretty good too. Like, y'all great punt team. Y'all kickoff team did amazing. Didn't leave the ball in for nobody. Like, y'all changed up some stuff on us that really, like, put us in that predicament. We couldn't get our usual field position because there was no returns. I don't think we had. I don't remember us having any returns. Like, y'all kicked the ball out every time.
I don't know if we punted.
I think you meant y'all's punt returns.
Punt return? I don't think we punted.
I think y'all scored.
That would presume that we didn't get any. They didn't though.
We didn't
punt.
So it must have been 4th down. You know what? It sure was. I went 4 on 4.
Yeah, we might have went for it.
Right,
we didn't punt.
Excuse me.
No worries.
But I meant to say y'all's kickoff team was.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, you know, the kind of the story of Duville's preparation. We broke down film. We looked at film of when we faced y'all first. And, you know, definitely the kickoff return. You know, Mac almost got another one.
That was our actual only return.
Yeah,
and,
that was a kickoff. Yeah,
we scored on that drive. I mean, excuse me, I scored on that drive. So
you did.
No, you didn't. You scored.
Yeah, no.
That was the drive.
Because that was
because you got a 15-yard. Okay, you're right. You just go on them. So, you know, that was a great catch, by the way, man. Way to lay out. How's your knee feeling?
It feels good. I'm hoping it's nothing serious, but I mean, I can't walk on it. Congratulations to your team and Brandon McCoy for making his tackle and his plays on defense. He was guarding me the majority of the game.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely hope you get healthy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Brandon's been.
That was
I played with him too. Me and him are good friends. Shout out to you, Brandon. We used to play on a flag team together.
Oh, okay.
He's real cold. I'm glad he's playing the position he's playing on your team.
Yeah, he's a kind of a stud legend in John Jay. So
I know.
It was great.
I knew him before this.
Yeah, it was great addition for him. But you know, shout out to you guys. You guys turned your season around. Started off 0-4, but somehow made it, you know, to the playoffs. So, you know, credit for that, and, you know, winning y'all's first playoff game. We just, I guess, had a little bit more, you know, discipline, a little more organization than you guys. But, you know, you guys are definitely, you know, talented. Obviously, I think you guys got to work out your offensive kinks. Your defense is not terrible. You have some playmakers. I just think you guys need a little bit more organization. But, again, shout out to the Outlaws. You know, talk to some of you guys. I'm pretty sure I'll be back hungrier than ever next year. And shout out to my team for coming to play and making it to our 4th championship in a row. And we got one more game to go, and definitely it's going to be a fun game against our rivals. So
for sure.
Speaking of that kind of wraps up the semifinals games. Again, shout out to the Titans and the Outlaws on successful seasons, and shout out to the Horns and Tigers for making it to the Savannah Bowl. And we'll get into that into our next segment, pick our picks, and talk about the big game.
I was staying home when they was having fun. So please don't be surprised when they announce